What's up, guys? The US finally here, and this is basically tips on, I'll make a series of this thing. Tips on how to make your bad reaction to Simochi deck better. In my opinion, it's a really good deck, and you can basically beat your opponent with like a few cards that can be used with bad reaction to Simochi. And I'll show you which cards you can use, and I'll also say for people playing against this deck, it's not that popular anymore. But for people who play against this deck, how to prevent your life points disappearing because of this. So if you don't know, bad reaction to Simochi, basically, instead of the effect is, instead of you gaining life points, it's the opposite, so you lose life points. So yeah, a long time, before Snatch Steal was banned, people would use this with this card, and it worked pretty good. But it became banned because if you know the effect, you can see why. But the effect is you can take control of a monster to your opponent's side of the field. That is equipped with this card. Increase your opponent's life points by 1,000 points during each of his or her standby phase. So that was it would increase their life points by 1,000 points during each of his or her standby phase. So that would actually give them life points. But if you use bad reaction to Simochi, you can deduct a few thousand out of it with this card. But that is banned, so I will put that aside. So I will tell you some trap spells you can use to make your opponent lose life points. The one I have to show you right now is gift card. This basically makes your opponent gains 3,000 life points. So if you use this with that, then they'll lose 3,000. I think it's limited, but if it's not, if you can put 3 in, then with 3 of these, then you could win basically. But I'm not sure if it's banned or limited. But some other cards you can use that I don't have right now with me because it's probably in a pile I can't find is gift card, of course. This one, the Paths of Destiny. That's a pretty good one. The Eye of Truth and Soul Taker. Soul Taker is a nice one too. I think you can also use Upstart Goblin. That works good, I think. And yeah. And now for some tips that can, for people who are playing against this deck. Make sure whenever you are about to play, increase your life points with anything, make sure you know what their spell or trap cards are, face down or whatever they have face down on their trap thing. Make sure it's not bad reaction to Simochi because people have 3 of these in the deck. That's why it's the deck. And make sure you know what they are. If she doesn't have this, or he doesn't have this, or the nurse one, I forgot what her name was, but it's a monster one too, then don't play anything that increases your life points until you are sure, or they have no traps at all. And you can also put MST in your deck, so or a side decker or whatever, so then you can destroy whichever one you think it is, or yeah. So be careful with playing Poison of the Old Man. You can gain 1,200 and some other cards let me think. emergency provisions. You can send magic traps to the graveyard and gain your life points by 1,000. They might have this, so yeah. Sorry, so yeah, just be careful with that. And yeah, that's the tips for this deck, and thanks for watching, and please subscribe.